cold when she looked up to lightning in her eyes. Yeah, I felt the spark, now I'm falling way too hard. I wonder if she sees me now, or if she feels this fire inside. Every heartbeat screaming loud, I can't keep it in, I can't hide. 'Cause I've been struck by lightning, lightning, and it's frightening, frightening. Never gonna be the same again. You're my spark, my thrill, you're my high, my chill. You mean everything, everything to me. Yeah, she laughs and my heart explodes. Her voice is fire, yeah, she don't even know I could be the guy who lights up the sky. Guess I gotta roll the dice. If only she could hear me now, feel the rush like I do inside. No more waiting, no more doubt, I just gotta make her. 'Cause I've been struck by lightning, lightning, and it's frightening, frightening. Never gonna be the same again. You're my spark, my thrill, you're my high, my chill. You mean everything, everything to me. Vision, if you turn to me, I swear I'll never let you go. No more silence, no more waiting, I just need to let you know. 'Cause I've been struck by lightning, lightning, and it's frightening, frightening. Never gonna be the same again. You're my spark, my thrill, you're my high, my chill. You mean everything, everything to me. You mean everything, everything to me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, or welcome to another fine edition of GNF Televisable. And as usual, you've got me, the hosties with the mosties, the internet demon that is. I am the Canadian Rogue. I am back. We are back. Yeah, that's right. We had a small break because shit went weird. And, life is life as usual. I have sent messages behind the scenes for people who wish to participate, and we wait religiously, patiently, as normal. Hello there out there in Chatsville. I hope you guys are doing well. It is a Friday for some, Saturdays for other. I have a lot of drama. That's right. We were back to titty twister time again. It's again part 5, and there was a lot of politics. There's a lot of other things that has hit the market at large. And like I said, we'll wait to see who pops in, says hi. But oh God, I heard a bink. I heard a bink. If there's a bink, there's something that needs to be drank. Oh, speaking of which, we've got the guy that makes the AI sing, Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner.
What's up?
Stealing and not stealing cats.
I was gonna
Not
say,
even
I hope,
dust bunnies this time. It's kind of weird. I might have a woodpecker in the ceiling, but I don't know.
I hope I'm not too loud. Windows went through its wonderful thing it likes to do every periodic time, and that's an
That's
update that likes to completely wipe everything out on the computer.
It's fine. I mean, right now I'm kind of putting. I'm attached by shoestrings and a few other different things, so I don't know what's going to happen. We could be good. We could be bad. I don't know. It's all up in the air. But I do know that we're being funny.
I was gonna say it was like what last Friday it was router was fucking up, and then Monday it was like commitments.
I had commitments for the Monday. I apologize. I had things to do. Parent wanted to do things. I'm like, okay. I was hoping to get back early, but it is what is. I'm like, you know what? I'll just let you know. I
It's
don't
like
know.
you know what? We'll just take a hiatus for 2 cents.
Yeah,
Not
I
that
mean
big a deal.
it's a good time frame. I mean this. I mean, look. At least we're not the casino kids. They've been missing for about 2 weeks or so. So yes, Triple P and Andy Worski have been MIA for a while. So
Am
people over
I?
there on the kick side of things are kind of going, "Are they dead? Did Ashton get bigger? He's fat." And
It's a government
Cocaine Wars?
conspiracy.
I know,
The
right? Did,
conspiracy is MIA,
I,
MIA, MIA.
I
Aim,
I know.
aim, aim.
Yep. Yep. Did Worski finally fall off the wagon and decide to go back to Miami to strike vengeance one more time? I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. But my
Who
God, like I
knows?
said, we've been having some weird moments, and it looks like it's going to be
Dude,
just
there's a
you and I. I have
lot
no
of them.
idea. We know that Jemmy is off doing whatever Jemmy he needs to do for IRL shit. So there is that. And Dragon, he's playing video games, or he was playing video games last time I looked. But he's a busy beaver. He's been having fun with his little game of Monster Hunter. I was hoping to ask him how his Monster Hunter Wild game is going, and that kind of shit. But it is what it is, and we know Pen's not going to be showing up because Penn. And I've seen,
And we know, and
yeah,
we know Dragon might come in and out. I've seen him. He's been in the Discord
yeah,
streaming. So
he'll show up whenever he decides to show up. And the person that I just got information from, which is Nemo. Oh my God, his schedule I've seen it's impressive. It's fucking impressive.
impressive, as in he's actually becoming a walking man and a man of
Oh,
principle,
let's see here.
or
Let's see
just
here.
the
His
same.
I've got his lovely schedule. He actually sent it to me. So starting Tuesday, March 4th for him, he's got a 9 to 2, and then he does. I think he's got a day off because it says something with March of Steve. I have no idea. And
March
then
of Steve.
Thursday, he's got 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's a long shift. And then 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on a Saturday. And then 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Sunday. And I don't know, sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short. They're kind of fluctuating back and forth. And they switch around. They switch around. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, I couldn't handle
Mm.
that shift. Going from evening to day and then from day to evening. And
My
like
dad, my stepdad works that schedule.
yeah. I mean, I have a set schedule. I know exactly when I need to get in, and I know when I'm going to be leaving. And his is weird, but yeah. So he is a working man, and he has some quality time with the missus. So you would just have to wait and see. Yeah, I did hear from him not that long ago. He is working on a text-based video game. So that is interesting. So we'll have to wait and see in the future. But yeah, he
Windows, one
apparently
of
has
those
decided
old
to.
retro games.
Well, I know. No, he decided to aid the enlistment of an AI to help him with his project.
Now, does this AI happen to have some mannerisms to it that
No,
we
no,
might
no,
know
no. He has not borrowed from that particular Chat GPT version.
of?
No, that would have been nice if he did. It would have been awesome. But
Does
yeah,
he?
no,
Yeah.
brilliant. But
Yeah.
he's literally borrowing from GPT and Grok to see if he can cobble together a game. I wish him the best of luck. It can be done. I don't know how good it's going to be, but it's going to be interesting.
It
It's going to
can be
be
done.
can be done. Yes. So, I as I told him behind the scenes, a busy man that he is. So he's got a lot of things that he needs to do. But as usual, politics. It's been weird. It's been fucking weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on what politics you're talking about. Whether it be
Well, we're
politics,
going to go with the
time
off
out, time
again,
out, time
on
out. Let me
again
finish. Let
relationship
me
with a
finish.
tariff. Sorry.
I was gonna say it depends on what politics you're talking about. Would it be United States, Canada, Mexico, Russia, Ukraine, or if you want to circle back around to the politics on Twitch when it comes to banning a
Hmm.
person, not banning a person, banning and then
We
retroactively
got
removing
lots.
that ban because
Yeah.
it's kind of
No,
intuitive.
that is within the gambit of politics. If you look, it is the drama of the Titty Twister Part 5, and politics. We've got other shenanigans and all that kind of stuff. Hell, we've got pedo
I
hunters
gotta.
who are part of the lolicon group that are kind of weird. I don't know. There's
We're
so
gonna
much,
talk.
but like I said
We're gonna
before,
talk about that.
I know we're a little bit. We're not gonna destroy everything, but the beginning of this entire shit cake, as I like to call it, which is a beautiful cake, we're going to talk about the Anakin relationship that we have with this tariff thing. I mean, can we just shit or get off the pot? I
Well,
get
who's
it.
that? America or
There,
Canada?
I don't care who. Both sides can stop. I mean, even Mexico is going to be coming out with their version of tariff on Sunday. So I mean, it's insane. I know not Hong Kong. China got involved. Now they've
So
got 20%, and now they've
okay,
thrown their dart
so
towards.
Modelo's gotta be a little bit more expensive. Woo.
I know, right? Jeez, I was like, I just
Oh, maple syrup.
pick a direction and go with it.
Maple syrup's got a double in price. Oh no.
Maple syrup is actually already expensive as it is for you guys. That's
It's
all I know.
whatever.
I mean, it's like whatever.
I buy the
Look in
I
Quebec,
buy the
it's
dollar
a
fucking
whole.
generic great value brand. It tastes just the
No,
same.
I know. I mean, it is. Oh, I get it. I get it. It's the same. Okay, so I've been listening to. We're going my side of the fence for a little
Okay.
bit. I've been listening to people, especially on the left hand side, freak the fuck out. The Quebecers have decided to join forces with the people that are freaking the fuck out, and opted to say that Trump is bad, fuck him, that kind of thing. So now they found the Canadian spirit. These group of people have never been one for Canada. So now they're trying to say they're true Canadians. I'm like, okay,
Hey, so
when did
Trump
this
is a
happen?
great uniter. You see?
Apparently so. I approve of this. I mean, whatever. And the other thing I find funny, and you'll love this because this is kind of within your neck of the woods. I mean, not
Oh
be part of your actual
my,
culture,
my.
but the Native community, our First Nation Canadians, have also decided to band together. These are the same people who also say they don't like Canada, just like the Quebecers. This is an off and on and off again relationship, and they all kind of agree on the same thing for a mass majority of them. Trump bad. Okay. So thank you for your presidency to unite Canada as a whole under this entire thing. I wish it was better under better pretense, but it is what it is. I mean, I was hoping for it to be more of a no one likes Trudeau kind of thing. But yeah, no, right now it's Trudeau's fucking up as usual.
Boo. Now, what was this?
But
You
yeah,
posted something in the back office, and it's like, so Trudeau got ousted from NATO. What's that about?
yeah, pretty much, pretty much. Oh, let's put it this way: one, the guy's leaving office. His final day is soon. I think his final day is Sunday, if I remember correctly, the way how things are supposed to be lining up. By Monday, he's no longer a prime minister. It's over. It's done. So the person who's going to be taking the seat, I have no idea. It smells like it's probably going to be Mark fucking Carney. The worst possible pick out of the entire thing for the Liberal department, meaning that he is a interim prime minister until the elections happen, which could happen as early as April, maybe. I
So
don't know,
you'll be stuck with
but
him for a
we'll have to
month.
wait and see. Probably,
And let's see,
probably a little bit longer. We
and
don't
let's
know.
see, declares martial law, and then he is the supreme leader of the fucking Maple Leaf country.
Yeah, pretty much. I wish him the best of luck on that one.
Rejoin Ukraine,
He's
rejoin Ukraine for the fight against Russia, and we send our most
I know.
tactical
Jeez.
elite unit, the Otaku Squad.
I know, right? Jesus, wow.
A
But
man, a
yeah,
man
it
so inflatable he will deflect bullets and be a sponge for everyone on the battlefield, laying his life
yep.
down for everyone else. The brave, brave
hmm
soul.
yeah, that just seems like I've just noticed something, and I didn't bother to pay attention briefly. And I did you notice if you're looking at it, did you notice that your little background thing that you have is a different color than mine, which is awesome.
Yeah, well, I noticed I had to do a lot of things, like re-put in my profile picture.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, so something happened on Restream. I just noticed. So
And
congratulations,
the
Restream.
text is the text is different too.
Oh, I have the control of how to
Oh,
make the
cool.
text. Yes, I did that. But yeah, no, the whole like little tiny background behind us, I just really noticed it. I'm like, wow, okay, it's improved. All right. Usually it's black, but now it's not. It's interesting. I don't know. I love it.
It's
Kind of
slightly
weird.
opaque.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. It feels right. It just feels right.
So
Now,
in theory, we could
sorry,
be
I got lost on a
so
tangent.
in theory we can have a big bitty naked woman behind us, and we be public censor balls.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But no, outside of the tangent I just hit because I just paid attention to the actual
Cool.
screen. Uh, but but yeah, no, we have this possibility of see this is the problem with Canadians. Uh, we don't really want to be involved. See, this is where it gets kind of weird. Most of us agree that we don't want to get involved with Ukraine. Some of us wants to get involved in the whole Ukrainian thing, and that's mostly
Oh,
people
oh,
within our left-hand side of things.
have you not heard the new thing going around on Twitter?
Oh, please tell me.
If you don't support Ukraine, then you're for Russia.
Okay.
If you,
I mean,
I
I
swear to God, I heard this in a movie somewhere. Let's see, something, something. If you're not with me, then you're against me. And then
something like that,
afterwards,
yeah.
something about high ground, and yeah.
Yeah, that does smell like a certain bad writing of a certain Lucas guy. Yeah, no, it does kind of smell like that. Okay,
You get your
I
drug.
see where
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
rolling with it. I see
yeah.
where this is going. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. No, I'm not with or against
Hey,
Ukraine.
guess what? Guess what? It all starts with a trade war.
It did. It does start. I kind of did. I mean, it's kind of funny how that worked. It kind of did do that. I mean, I have had minor little refresher of history for people who are really batting this whole, Russia bad, Ukraine right kind of situation. And I kind of go, this all started decades ago, in the 90s precisely, when Russia became Russia and the USSR decided to no longer be in existence. And there was a lot of verbal agreements that were made. And those verbal agreements kind of went away by 2008. So certain old Russian colonies or nations were never supposed to be picked up, and they were picked up later. And so NATO decided to say, hey, you know what? I understand that you guys are a little upset. We're not going to go after Georgia or Ukraine. Lies. Georgia was picked up very quickly by the NATO, and Ukraine was kind of flouting with the idea of joining NATO, which was the worst thing to do. There was a hard red line drawn out by the Russians, and here we are. And they're surprised that that they're in the middle of this fucking war.
Well, I mean,
Yes, Russia pulled the trigger, but the gun was loaded by Ukrainians.
why does this seem like bullying to me?
It is.
You know, you had East Berlin and West Berlin, and then bring down this
Look,
roll, and then Berlin just became Berlin.
pretty much. Look, we're watching a Stalin type tactic against Ukrainians. Remember Stalin? Yeah, if you paid attention to World War II when he went up against the Nazis, those funny
Hmm.
people They had really good uniforms, very posh uniforms. Uh, what was their tactic?
Uh,
It was called the meat grinder.
yeah.
They just threw bodies of who they didn't need right onto the front line. This is exactly the same thing that happened with Ukrainians. They threw bodies to the front line that they didn't need, or who were considered expendable, or who were political dissidents. They threw them directly to the front line, which kind of makes me wonder if Ukraine tried to do exactly the same thing to the Russians with certain people, because they were running out of
Can,
bodies.
can you imagine they strapped a fucking bomb vest to CRP and goes, "Run for your freedom"?
Yes, yeah,
You know,
yes, I could see it.
I got into an argument with somebody and one of the lucky servers, and it was
Mm,
over the whole fucking CRP thing, and they kind of didn't like
yeah,
what I said, and it's like when Palestine has a better track record of returning corpses of murdered people or killed people
yeah.
than Ukraine does, that's bad.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And it's like, look,
I agree.
I'm gonna be the first one to say I don't like Coach Red Pill. Never did. Never have. I think he's a fucking idiot. I
Mm,
think he's a moron.
yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
he lets his mouth get himself in a lot of trouble in multitude faceted
Yeah.
different ways. And
Mm,
one of the things it just kind of off kilted me. And let me find this and I'll send it to you and then you can pull it up on
yeah,
screen. But
I'll
you
do that.
remember,
Mm,
Sitchin Adams, right?
yes.
Okay.
Well, not personally, but I know
Right.
of. Yes.
Tell me just briefly what you know of Sitchin Adams.
Just what I've seen on the socials for the most part. I mean, I have no real good solid opinion. It's just the same thing like I would have for oh, hang on. I gotta blink. Okay, let me do this. Like I said, I haven't really, like I said, I just follow socials. I really don't really have a strong opinion. Because realistically, just like everybody else on the social of the medias of the internet, I it's like Queeman. I know of him. I've followed him.
Creeman is
He's
so
okay.
Creeman's too much of a centrist. He
No,
wants
that's what
he
I mean.
wants
It's
to
like that.
fight.
Uh, he wants to, but he doesn't want to. He's a weird. I think he's a Brit. I don't know for sure, but like I said, I know of these people. I don't really follow a lot of them. The ones that I've actually paid more attention, like Mister Sen or that fat Englishman that thinks he's a Chud.
Nick,
Chud Logic.
I was gonna say Nick Oreo, Mister Oreo.
Nicholas Diorio, double stuff. I kind of vaguely know a little bit because they became something of a person of interest for a while, and then I just kind of went, okay, I'm no longer interested. I got an idea of what they are. I'm just move on. There's so many new faces, and like I said, just I have passed on their socials a bit, and I'm like, eh, you either a interest me or you don't, and friended. I don't know. He's kind of on the same level.
But pull that tweet up.
No, I was going to give me a moment here. Share. There
And if
it
you hear a
is.
baby laughing in
There.
the background, that's just my.
It's okay if the internet goes.
All right,
It's because the
so
internet's
the
going.
best thing to do is to read the text of the meme and then the note, and then read what Friended said.
From Ziggs. They go them. Trump. Sorry. Trump was always was so mean to Zelensky. Me. Zelensky killed an American journalist, arrested and beaten priest, took over churches, canceled elections, banned political opposition. He did, and embezzled money from the
Now,
United States. And then
see what Friended said.
it's not
But-
bad. I mean, it's. Do you want me to
yeah,
go up?
see what Friended
Yeah,
said.
because
Right there, right there, right there.
Oh, so I don't know. I was going to go. I was
No,
going
no,
with a
no, no, no,
trend.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no, no,
trend's not
no.
too bad.
It's a screenshot.
But here we go. Anyone calling Coach Red Pill a journalist? Wait, hold up. I, uh,
That's
I
that's
don't see Coach
time
Red
out.
Pill. Hang on, hold up. I just give me a moment. I don't see Coach Red Pill being in here. Anywho, let me finish. Is massively rewriting history and some 1690 level
All
shit.
right, so that's the narrative because
Okay.
because the news has brought it up, Trump has brought it up, Musk has brought it up, Jones has brought it up. When they refer to the American
Hmm.
journalists killed in Ukraine, they're referring to Coach Red Pill.
I guess.
Anyways, you can go up and see why I said.
Guess. No, okay. Give me a second here. Okay, I can agree with their. I can agree with you. You've
Yeah,
got
it's
the
whatever.
belonging to, but regardless, he is not a journalist. Let's fix this. Ukraine killed an American YouTuber. Sounds much better. I don't even like Code Red Pill or CRP, and I even know this is fucked logic. Of course, it's fucked logic. Um, but eh, I like I said, I don't know about that American. I like the tactic, and it feels kind of. Isn't it the Republican kind of mindset at the moment? It's calling him an American, journalist. Or did that cover the both sides of the conversation here?
Well, give me
Because I'm kind of curious. Like I said, I paid attention, but not enough. It was just it's just like they killed Cold Red Pill. Maybe you don't know.
Oh, we don't have a
The
body.
Russians could have
We
killed
don't
him
have a
because he was
body.
probably forced on the front line.
We don't have a body.
Correct. Well, we might have a body if we actually look at amongst all the bodies on the front line.
I mean, true. But I'm looking
Because
for it.
I'm thinking he became a frontline casualty. No one talked about it.
Okay, so here's where that narrative's coming from.
Okay. All right. That was be the one underneath. I hope. Okay, cool. Is that an Elon Musk thing? Jesus fucking
Yep.
Christ. Oh wait, is that? Oh, hold up. This is also an
It's
Alex
Alex
Jones
Jones.
thing.
It's Alex Jones and Elon Musk, but this is where the talking point's coming from.
All right. This is scary, stupid shit. But let's make sure I've got the volume. We're gonna bring that up. Okay, let's do it.
Elon Musk just called out the NATO globalist deep state that tortured and killed an American citizen and journalist, Gonzalo Lira. Lira begged for the State Department to get him out of the country and to help him because the Ukrainians said, we're going to kill you. And they put him in prison and beat him to death and then bragged about it and then said, Alex Jones, Jack Posobiec, and others, we want to kill you if we can. Then they sent a U.S. Ukrainian trained CIA operative to Mar-a-Lago to try to kill President Trump.
All right, I just stop there. Just gonna stop there. I like me some Alex Jones, but even that's a little kind of okay. Stop, buddy. Just I get her. Yeah. So this
Go
kind of
to
harkens back to Elon Musk, I would
go
assume.
to 2 minutes 3 seconds.
2 minutes. Look at that. Look at it just happened. 2 minutes 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And what did Elon Musk say? Zelensky killed an American journalist.
Jesus fucking Christ, Elon. Fake news. We don't know. So okay, so this really came from Elon Musk at the end of the day. This is why I said I wasn't 100% sure. I want to make sure that we do have a degree of honesty.
I've already put the threads together. Trust me, that's what I've been doing for like the last couple of weeks is putting different threads together on different shit.
Yes. So I was like, I need to, because there's so many bullshit that goes out there, and we have so much drama that's being created out of this, and it's just a string of bullshit one after the other, and you kind of go, where does this all begin? And as I said before, when it comes down to the Ukraine Russia thing, This kind of started into the 90s to where we get here. How do we
Yeah.
get to this journalist thing here? This American journalist. Apparently, this came from a South African who decided who also decided that he was also going to be Canadian because of the fact he has dual citizenship.
Yeah. But no, it's like end of the day, it's like
So,
I
technically, we
made
can blame Canada.
blame Canada. Yeah.
Canada, blame Canada. I'm never going to get away from that song. I love that song. It's a beautiful song.
Instead of Terrence Phillip, it's Trudeau and Dev.
Yeah, I know, right? I love it. But no, I'm waiting for the day that happens. Trudeau is gone. I'm going to be excited. I get new equipment Monday, so I'm going to be interested how that's going to affect streaming in the future, which is going to be awesome. So I think
New equipment,
it's going to be
as in computer and stuff, or router.
new router and a few other different gadgetry that I got to
Nice.
put together and make things work. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. As your president would say, huge.
Huge.
It's going to be huge.
See these hands?
Huge.
Huge.
I know. These are not tiny hands. These are huge hands. I've been told myself they're
The
huge.
beautiful hands. The big hands.
These are beautiful American hands.
And apparently I have no empathy. Did you know this, Rogue? I have no empathy.
I've known this for a long time. You've been hanging out with me. Of course, we have. You have.
I have no
You've been
empathy.
with
I have
a true internet demon.
I have no empathy because I say quote glass down from St.
I was going
to
to suggest
sea.
you. Sorry.
No.
Glass at all.
Glass
Yes, I
from
know.
sea to sea.
I'm just gonna agree with you. Make it a fucking parking lot. Call it a day.
Well, no, time out. You're conflating something. You're misunderstanding. That's Russia and Ukraine.
You said sea to sea.
No, that's Russia and Ukraine.
Oh, you want Ukraine? Oh, okay.
The parking lot's got to be in Russia and Ukraine. The glass has got to be from Israel to Pakistan.
Well, it's fine with me either way. I mean, the only people who's going to be kind of upset is
you gotta have a parking lot for everyone to park in to be able to see the light show from the glass of the desert.
That is true. That is true. And plus, with all that reflective lighting in that, you just put down a couple of solar cells and unlimited power.
Well, I mean, it's perfect because whenever Elon does launch up a SpaceX ship and he has to abort it, you get a dazzling light flow that gets reflected back up to the sky. It's a perfect money maker.
Hey, what was? You probably remember following me, Vegas. What was that that thing that had to deal with that solar array?
Helios 1.
Thank you. That's it. We're right where Afghan and that used to be. See? We've solved the world crisis for energy.
But yeah, it's like I have no empathy.
We just have to, eliminate a few people.
I said that, and I'm sitting there going, and it's like, you gotta understand, I'm a shit poster, and I've become more of a shit poster since I am with you. I blame you, Rogue. It's all your fault.
Congratulations.
Hashtag blame Pimpins. Hashtag blame Rogue.
Of course,
like, I've become more.
I accept all these other blame.
And
yes. Look, I told you it was going to happen eventually.
Okay, fucking around with AIM doesn't help either.
No, it doesn't. But like I said, I told you it was going to happen. It was one of those things. It was an inevitability.
I ship post glass sea to sea because some facts. Israel and Palestine both have unclean hands. None of them are innocent in this.
No.
But Russia and Ukraine, none of them are innocent in this.
And
all four of these sides, all four of this fucking, square, from Israel to Palestine to Ukraine to Russia.
Yep.
We should have zero fucking involvement.
I totally concur.
At all.
I know.
I don't care. It's like, I know this is why I piss off everyone. So I don't care if Israel is the fatherland of fucking Jesus Christ or whatever. I don't care.
Actually, that's kind of
glass it.
I know. Well, again, like I said, it's questionable, but I do
Same thing
agree.
with Gaza.
I know. I was like, Though I kind of thought Trump's idea of trying to turn it into a beautiful resort strip, it's got to be big, that kind of thing. Can have a lot of things there, things to do outside of
King
picking
Tut's
berries.
Casino.
Yes, see, again, that makes sense. But make it Vegas bigger and better than Vegas because technically his other shit kind of blew up in Vegas. We'll just put it that way. Uh, the
Well, no,
Trump shit did not last very long.
technically, no, hang on. His casino wasn't in Vegas. It was in Florida, I thought.
Well, I know, but again, he did have something in Vegas. It didn't last very long. We'll put it that way. He has had a lot of different projects that have been either very successful or failures. And either way, they don't last. Like remember Trump steaks?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah, they were the
there's a
most
lot
terrible
of
steaks ever, but
successes.
people bought them.
Hey, there's a lot of successes and failures. Like look at the
No,
EV.
I agree.
Look at the Chevy Lightning or the Ford Lightning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I totally
That's
agree.
a failure.
I mean, I look at a certain Elon Musk's Cybertruck as a very good example of successful failures.
Well, I mean, it could contain a fucking blast from a fucking bomb.
Yes, which is a success. Problem is, it's a failure of a design. It's a failure of a fucking
That is the
design.
most. The sad thing is, that thing's modeled after a fucking warthog.
I know, which is hilarious.
And
But
it just sucks.
it does, and people want to
time
have a
out.
fucking warthog in real life.
Time
There
out.
it is.
And time out. I already know what the fucking issue is. Okay,
Hmm.
with that vehicle, with that truck, with that particular style vehicle, and it's not that it sucks. It's too fucking light.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's the fucking issue of that truck. It has
Mhm.
the power. It has the torque. It can do anything a fucking normal vehicle can.
Yeah,
It's
that is
just
true.
too fucking light.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, tell me, it's a combination of things. It's too light, and it's got too much power.
Oh yeah,
Because the
no,
simple
no,
fact,
I
because
agree.
whenever you're going for and you're getting either you're trying to get out of mud,
Mhm.
or you're trying to get up an icy or a snowy embankment.
Yep.
The two things you need is one, rate,
Yep.
and two, power to traction.
Mhm.
And you need to balance out the power to traction. The problem is the motors on the fucking any electric vehicle are too fucking strong, and
Mhm.
they cannot keep the traction to power ratio down. It overpowers the traction and causes roll slip. That's why you see them slip out all the fucking time. It's not that it's a bad design. It's just one aspect is too good, the other aspect is not enough.
To each their
Balance
own,
it
man.
out. You balance it out. You got yourself a fucking good truck.
Yeah, maybe. But I have seen my fair shares of these Cybertrucks. Every time I look at it, I kind of go, "Wow, who designed this thing?" And then I go, "Oh right, Elon Musk and friends." Yeah, I was like, "Wow, that thing is an eyesore." They couldn't just beautify it. No, just it is what it is. I get it. It's they tried to gamify it because every nerd would want it, and unfortunately, not a lot of nerds are buying it. Not a lot of nerds are
You
buying
know,
it.
it's funny
Mm.
because this whole I'm on dog on SpaceX
Go
just
ahead.
a little bit. I mean, might as well. So
Yeah, you're here.
SpaceX was foretold in a game, and I'm sending you a link to
Yeah.
this, and it was
Ooh, I like
foretold in
this.
a game in 2000.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to bring that up and play
No,
it,
no. Give me a moment. I gotta pull my my lovely. If for anyone asking me, maybe you should give up Crimea and Donbass in exchange for peace. Before asking this question, name me a specific region in your country you would be willing to give up if Putin started bombing your city. And
New
somebody put
York and
down Quebec.
California.
Me personally, I concur with those ideas. I love those ideas for American. But up here in Canada, Quebec, we're
Yeah.
easily guaranteed to say Quebec or Ontario. You can have those two.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, for us down here, we don't even have to fucking think about it. New
Yes.
York, and California,
Yep.
and for the all new low price, we're throwing Oregon, Washington, and Minnesota also, maybe Colorado.
I love it. See that none of us have to think about it. No, see, the Ukrainians have to get used to the fact that it's over. It's over. Just call it a day. Let me get this little shit worked out. Let's see. It says it did, so we got that ready, and we. From what
Unfortunately,
I'm
I don't.
excited about is that everything's actually going to the right streaming thing, so it's perfect.
Mhm.
I don't have to guess where everything's going. I love it.
Cool.
Okay, here we go.
Ready? Southwestern wind, speed 1 knot. Should be little to no interference.
I feel like this is the Mega Man thing.
Well, it says Mega Man Legends.
2.
Yeah, this is the ending to Mega Man Legends 2.
1. Blast
Jesus Christ.
That, go! Keep going!
See, pretend to the future.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the 10th time we've tried. Maybe we should just give up. I got all excited when I heard that what's-his-name, the monkey, came back from outer space and was going to give us ancient technology.
Wow.
But it just doesn't seem to live up to all the hype.
Going to the stars. A task not easily undertaken. There's bound to be difficulties.
Yes, but it looks like they're on the right track to me.
Yeah. They're on some kind of track. Hey,
I think this system was too complex. We need to keep things simpler. That way, less things can go wrong. But if we build it this way, it will cost too much. If we take existing parts and put them together this way... See? Just look at how much money we can save. I think if we modify the fuel injectors like this, it just might solve the problem.
Yeah, but we also have to worry about how to cool it.
Simple, really simple. If you would just listen to me, I could show you. See, look here. You stay out of this, Data. We need to make the cargo hold smaller. We can save space and make it lighter that way. It doesn't matter. With this new amazing engine I designed, we will have more than enough power. Your engine? I'd believe you if your engines weren't made from spare parts and needed to be adjusted every 5 minutes. Not everybody has tons of money to build your kind of engine. If you don't use the proper... Sorry, Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more. Looks like we both got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, that is true.
Anyway, I wonder how Mega Man is doing.
Did it not fucking predict the future?
Kinda did. I mean, I mean, for us, I mean, the Generation X kind of group, we got to see, space shuttles explode. What
Yeah.
was that? Discovery, I think it was, or was it Voyager? I can't remember. I think it was Discovery.
No. It was Columbia
Oh, it was.
and
Yes, it was Columbia. It was Columbia.
fuck, what?
That fucker blew up, and what was her? I think she was a school teacher. But yeah, no. Oh, jeez.
It was Challenger and Columbia.
Yes, Challenger in the Columbia, the double C's. God damn it. Yes, see, those were a weird time frame. Yes, we got to see space shuttles and that blow up on the NASA side. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
But it's funny because everyone's... I love how they try to go at fucking Elon Musk and go,
Yeah.
see, his rocket blew up. He doesn't know how to blow up. He doesn't know how to build a rocket. And it's like, one, the launches were aborted because something happened. Okay?
Yep.
1. 2, the procedure for whenever a mission is aborted, You self-destruct the rocket.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Actually, if I remember correctly, no one really knows how or why. I think it was the Columbia exploded. They have ideas, but they really don't have anything
They had
solid.
so what ended up happening was if I remember right, the Challenger disintegrated on reentry because part of the styrofoam came off from the fuel tank
That
and
yes.
impacted the ring as it was going up. So it went up in space, did its mission, and then came back down, and the damaged ring is what took it out. The Columbia. No,
Yeah,
no,
they say.
time out. That was I got it reversed. That was
Oh, you got.
Columbia. Columbia disintegrated on reentry.
Well, yeah, no,
Challenger,
yeah.
I believe, what was it? Was I believe one of the engines.
Well, they say
I
they
knew
had
what it was.
a
Oh, it was an O-ring. It was
investigation.
Yeah, it was what they found out was an O-ring cell in the solid state booster
It
rocket,
was the O-ring seal that eventually, kind of
which
fucked up.
was actually something that they knew about. It just never became an issue. It was one of those, they knew it was an issue, but it was never a issue. Kind of like AZ-5 and
Yeah,
the
but they also,
Chernobyl reactor. It's
I
like they
know,
knew it
but
was an issue, but it
yeah.
wasn't an issue unless these certain conditions were met.
Well, they also talked about cold weather and a few other different other issues that came with because
Expansion
that
and strengthening.
O-ring was going to fail because of that thing. Like I said, they
But
had
by the time,
ideas, but
but
nothing
by the
solid.
time, yeah, but by the
Yeah.
time, because it was a solid state booster rocket, so there
Mm.
are one-time use items.
No, I know that.
By the time it got to that point, they were done.
Oh, of course. Of course. But yeah, no, like I said, the we had ideas for one. The other one, there was too many different things that were kind of just kind of lined up to be whatever the catalyst was. We all know what happened at the end of it. It was a poof. But those chains was
Goodness
very questionable.
gracious, great balls of fire.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, but the chain of how it happened is still kind of questionable. But
Yeah, and they knew what the cause was. They just don't know
yes,
why.
yeah, why? Yes, that's why I said it was kind of it's still questionable. I know because there was all these
And
different events. They weren't too
yeah,
sure how it happened.
and like with Apollo 1,
Mm,
because not a lot of people talk about Apollo 1. Apollo 1 was the first ever space accident that actually took the lives of astronauts
yes, yes.
on actual
No, I
mission.
mean
So
I
and
mean
that
we've
was
been having
that was a that was a failure in the door mechanism because of
yeah,
it was because of the oxygen mixture that they had, and they had electrical fire, and that oxygen mixture accelerated the fire, and they couldn't escape because they couldn't the hatch fucked up. They couldn't get out.
eh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not gonna get lost in space, that's for sure. Uh,
But the thing is well, SpaceX is one.
mm,
Unlike because I don't know who that fuckhead is, but he was part of IBS or something like that.
yeah,
But
no
he's
good.
like constantly going at fucking Elon Musk. I don't remember what his name is, but he compares him to Stockton Rush. But it's like, um, unlike Stockton Rush, Musk is testing these rockets unmanned. Um,
Yep,
that's something you guys got to. These are not crewed people going up there. These are unmanned rockets testing
yep. Done
new
by
technology.
machines, and
They are
if
they
yeah,
have a existing model that works.
mhm,
They know what works. They know what to build to put up there to make it work. What they're doing with these space launches right now is they're taking several different test or experimental things and testing them out to see how to work. like with the heat shields, the type of material they're building the rockets out of, design changes on the rocket engines, design changes on types of fuel, electrical systems, navigation systems, maneuvering systems, and they're doing tests with it. And they're basically doing what you would do with building a fucking core for the first time. How you gotta ensure that core is safety rated to the max standard?
Mm.
You gotta destroy a couple of them.
You would. I mean, I feel like they're slowly being manned by a possible intelligent system that might be artificial.
Grok's just a bad pilot.
Yeah, just like the Space Odyssey. 2001: A Space Odyssey, HAL
I'm
9000.
sorry.
It's
I'm
Grok.
sorry, Elon. I can't do that. Oh man. I gotta do that now. I've gotta get Elon's voice trained. Yeah, I gotta put Grok's voice behind a house and
Oh,
have
see, there you go.
and then change it up to where Elon's the one talking to Grok and Grok's going
Mhm.
back. And oh no, time out. Better yet, change Hal's voice to Trump's.
Ah, there you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. You see, yeah, we like Trump and Elon, but we can still fucking vote shit
Oh,
out.
fuck yeah. I mean, look, I'm not the greatest fan of Elon Musk. I'm not the greatest fan of Donald Trump. I'm glad people have figured it out, especially certain people within my family tree. But I can still kind of respect the person for what they've managed to cobble together, give them the kudos, and then I can still, make fun of them, just like here. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to take away a person's marks just because they figured it. Like I'm not going to take away a grifter's ability to grift just because I find their antics kind of strange and repulsive in some way. But grifter's going to grift, a pedo's going to pedo, a lolicon is going to do a lolicon. Weirdos are going to weirdos. People who believe that Bloodsport's should be coming back are losers, but I'm still going to let them do it. Yeah, the
Laugh
people
along the
within
way.
IBS and all those people have fun at trying to bring Bloodsport 2.0 back to to the forefront. It's never going to happen. Just
No,
let it
not
die.
like it was.
Just let it die. Oh, that reminds me. I do have another one that'll be ready for this upcoming Sunday for AI Manicure based off of the Internet Bloodsports and the people behind it who wants to bring it back. It's just pretty simple. Just let it die. But you're gonna have to wait to find out exactly where it's gonna go on this one on the tail of the tape. I'm just gonna tell you simply, just let it die.
Well, I was gonna
Um,
ask, can you give a little bit of insiders, but
No, it's okay. I've got it. I've got it solid. It's ready to go. It's the other one I'm gonna give you is the one that you want to have the little AI guy that
with
you
the
yeah
with Hassan and
yeah that
yeah.
you'll have fun on. Yes, I just want to just finalize this, put it out there so I can work on the other thing because
Okay.
yeah yeah. Because like I said, I've got it. It's pretty solid. I didn't want to go through a lot of explanation of who are the other players. It's just what I've done is I've introduced the old players and those who are trying to bring in these things. They're no longer or nothing like the other ones, and where these old players went to. Like for example, Ethan Ralph. It's pretty much he's garbage fire and went into recovery, and we don't even know what the fuck's happening with that. Um, we have Andy Cocaine Worski that is now just Kino, and a few others. So, like I said, I've got a list of people that were big on the internet bloodsport of yore, and they're mentioned in passing, but it is what it is. But once
Never's
that's
gonna
out,
get us canceled.
yeah, whatever, man. It is. Look.
Someone's gotta get us canceled.
It probably could. I don't know. I mean, look, it's not like I'm trying to do like a hurtful opinion kind of thing of trying to get himself canceled. No, I'm just putting it out there. It could, it may not. I don't know. I don't really. At this point in my mindset and the way how things are, I'm just kind of going. You know what? I know you guys want to go back to the past. The past seems really nice and all. Like I hear people from my generation going, those '80s was really killer. I'm like, going, yeah, but we survived the '80s. I don't want to go back to try to do the survival again. I'm good. We had some really good stuff. Let's move on. There's new shit up here that's pretty interesting. I don't want to go back. I hear that with the '90s kids, the kids from the 2000s don't even know what they're missing, and so on and so forth. I'm like, I'm good.
Cancer. You're missing
Yeah,
cancer.
pretty much. Yeah.
Or if you really want to know the actual viewpoint of it, look into Freddie Mercury. AIDS.
Yes.
It's all AIDS.
Oh yeah, it is. But I'm like, going, just stop it. Come up with your own fucking shit. Move forward. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. But
You can do what you can do what
it's like,
Ava and
what?
you can do what Ava and I get. Oh god, I got pull this.
Eh.
Ava, I'm sorry, I'm stealing your shit so I can watch this with Rogue.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's all good. I mean,
So
I'm here. We got time.
I showed you what I showed you what I did, right?
Yes, yes, I briefly
Okay.
remember it, but
So I
yes.
know this has got echo for you. I'm sorry. Or maybe they
It's
fixed it.
fine. Just you can either send it to me. Don't send it to me. Look, I'm not gonna be.
I can't
You
get
can,
down.
here's the deal. Present it to me. Yes, I'm not gonna be talking, but it is what it is.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
In the anime underworld, crimes against the culture
Hey, show
are
me.
considered especially heinous. In Otaku City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these violations are part of an elite squad known as the Special Weeb Unit. These are their stories.
SWB. SW. Okay. All right. All right. Anyways, one, it didn't echo for me, so whatever it did.
I'm chilling out. We'll
Yeah,
be
no,
rating from Patreon, but
I
it's funny.
I will say that
Only thing I
all
got
right.
asked to do. Yeah, well, only thing I got asked to do is the original
No,
call
no, I
was
get it.
they wanted a Law and Order. Well, they said CSI style intro, and I don't think they really understood what they were talking about. Well, I think they just mistyped what they were trying to put in, and then put it out there. I sent them reading, and I was like, "This is Law and Order." I was like, "Okay," and they wanted a voice. But
Uh-huh.
they're like, then they specified, any kind of deep voice would work. And instead of going, I mess around with it, and I do Rage's voice, I do Medica's voice, I do a couple other people's voices I had. I went through,
Yeah, I know you wanted to
Evan
borrow
Labs.
the Enigma Rift, which I'm like, go for it. All it
Yeah,
is
and,
medical
and
speed.
that's and that's what I was gonna do. But then I got to thinking about it. It's like, wait a sec. The intro for Law and Order is very fucking robotic. I guarantee I could just take that one fucking line, put it in there, and it will get it spot on every fucking time. I was fucking right. So I put it in there, and I gave Reddit lines as like exactly line for line puppet. He's like, you can't fucking tell. I was like, okay, job done. That was like the easiest ass I was ever done with.
Look, sometimes it's sometimes it's easy. You just get the right thing, put it in there. But if they do get dinged for the voice, I can send you the Enigma Rift stuff. So
yeah, I think they only got to play for that one, and that's
no. But I said if they do, then I've got we do have a replacement.
Yeah. Ava was like, "Oh, you Alvin Lamb's master." You, it's like, well, I'm not really an Alvin Lamb's master. I normally just know how to make them seem really good. Usually,
Yeah, no. Look, I'm
you.
impressed with the fact that you got that working. So, but like I said, the special Weebs unit, I'm like. SWU? Sue? I don't know.
Yeah, they're doing something special on tonight's podcast for Gators. So
I get it. I get
whatever.
it. I get it. It's whatever, man. But like I said, I've got to point it out that for whatever reason, it did not echo like it would normally do. I'm like, it's impressive. Okay, cool.
So Restream picks our shit. Good.
Remember this is Restream, so I mean, I don't know. They could have fixed it. They could have broken it. I don't know. It worked this go around. Yay.
This one time it was.
Yes, we'll have to wait to see if it repeats. And when it
Yeah,
does repeat,
I-
then we can give them their gold, their little stamp of approval.
Yeah, and in the background we hear Restream chirping up and an operator. I alter the changes of the settings. Pray I don't alter them again.
Yes, pretty much. This is great. Thank you.
Don't worry, we won't be kidnapping the princess and the
whatsoever.
Wookiee
Yeah,
aliens
no,
and
we're not worried about. Yeah,
people.
the princess can stay in Cloud City. It's fine. The little city in the sky. Ah, Jesus Christ! I was originally gonna be doing. 'Cause I was gonna do an opening. Doing the what is it? The what is it? Oh fuck, the Ghost of the Sky or whatever it is. Jesus fucking Christ! But I opted not to. Because
No.
I had a lot of things on my plate. It was like maybe I should do this, but I can, you know what? No, we have so many weird shit. Like for example, we're going back to my neck of the woods, my little lovely province, my little questionable, country called Canada, Canistan, or whatever you want to call it. It's fascinating. But yeah, this was the thing that happened. This was a thing that happened. So, yes,
Okay.
our lovely prime minister decided to go over to England to hang out with the royals. I'm sorry, no longer Prince Charles, King Charles III, to talk to him about Canadian sovereignty. Out of all the things, why did he do that? You may ask. I know no one's really asking, but
To get
because
out from underneath the king's role?
no, because Trump said he's going to take Canada. So we want Daddy to tell our lovely Prime Minister that everything is going to be all right. Oh, I have to point out he still has these fucking the wristband that he got from Taylor Swift. The little girl wristbands that he got.
So does Trudeau
And
not
he
know
was wearing blue
history?
socks today, but look at that. Just look at that.
So does Trudeau not know history and what happened during the Revolutionary War?
Unfortunately, when it comes down to Trudeau, I don't think he understands about anything when it comes down to war.
The only thing he understands is dressing up as an Indian with blackface.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe
or
maybe throwing tea off a ship,
something like that. Yeah.
but not for taxation.
I know. He has also pretended that there are a lot of people there when he gets off the plane and he starts waving to like no one, just for the photo op. Yeah, he's done a lot of weird things. He's a good showman.
He's waving.
Terrible.
He's waving. He's waving to the native spirits.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he is fascinating.
He is communing with the dead air spirits.
Oh, I know. But like I said, I can't wait for him to go away. It'd be
They have
perfect.
they have transcended from the dead air spirits to the dead crowd spirits.
Pretty much. I'm like, Jesus Christ. No, as been pointed out up here, we have some weirdos trying to get rid of Americano for some reason. I have no idea, but that it is a thing. At certain coffee shops, they're trying to get rid of the Americano.
Cool.
I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't drink coffee. I'm good. I don't see an issue with whatever they want. I think it's stupid, but yeah, a lot of crazy
in Colombia.
That would be great. That would be
No,
great.
I mean, didn't that originate in Colombia or something?
I think so. I think with Americano. Yeah, I think a lot of the I know the espresso is Italian. The different styles. I think it's in some is Colombian, some is a few others, but yeah. Honestly, just it's stupid and crazy. It's just whatever it is, it is. It's just like okay. But at the end of the day, I mean, we have our lovely boy Trudy, who has been kind of out by NATO, and as Jim X would point out, and nothing Great Valley was lost. That's correct.
So, all right, time out. The Americano originated during World War II when
Okay,
American soldiers in Italy diluted espresso with hot water to make it taste more like coffee from home.
there you go. There you go.
So technically, it originated in Italy.
Italy, there you go. See again. See, there you go. I knew the whole espresso was an American with
So,
the Italian thing, but
so for
uh,
all you guys in Canada that or myth that they're going to be
yeah,
removing Americano from the menu, it's an easy enough fix. Just
yeah,
tell them you want a espresso
with a bit more
and
water.
and then just whip a little bit more water. There you go.
Yes.
Fixed.
Just give me a bit more water. Can I get a little butt of a water on the side, and then a
Just
little bit of
like how you
espresso?
can just like you can get by on paying for a Big Mac, just go to McDonald's say you want a McDouble dressed like a Big Mac.
Yeah, pretty much. Jesus fucking Christ. No, I mean, this place is weird and wacky. Bad enough that I have to deal with some crazy shenanigans. Like okay, so work related conversation because I just want to go in a complete segue completely, so we can get into another segue that's going to go into a completely different tangent. Work rolls in, so I as normal I have the Monday off from that, doing whatever I'm supposed to be doing IRL. I walk in on Tuesday, look at my phone that it's been charging for the weekend, and I got all these different messages, and the messages are like, "We can hear running water. Are you in the building? There's this noise," and so I'm like, "What the fuck was happening on the weekend?" So can't find anything too significant that's happening that for whatever cameras, and I don't want to spend all of my time trying to figure that shit out. So I decided to do my basic patrol, and then I get text messages and that kind of going, "Hey, yeah, we can hear that noise again." I'm like, "Okay." And then as I get closer to the inner core of the building, I'm like, "Yeah, there's a weird kind of noise happening. It does have a kind of weird, like somebody's turned on the faucets, and then all of a sudden this grinding noise happens." I'm like going, "Huh, I wonder where that's coming from." So I start to the top of the building, work my way down. I'm like, that just makes no sense. On one half of the building, there's this loud grinding noise. On the other half of the building, it's kind of quiet, but you can still make it out. Kind of weird. So I get to the second floor, and on the side where it's supposed to be loud and noisy, I could see this little footy dust trail going into 202. I'm like going, interesting. So I pound on the door, no one answers. I try again, no one answers. So I get down to the main floor and I kind of message the property manager going, "Hey, perchance did you okay, renovations for a suite?" She responds going, "No." I'm like, "Well, chances are they're renovating a suite." So we wait till the next day. I ended up bumping into the contractors. Kind of go, "Yeah, technically, this isn't approved, so you guys are doing illegal work. I mean, I can't stop you from the work that you're doing because you're at behest of the actual owner. Get it? But let them know that if you guys continue, it could be serious problems, serious fucking problems." So they ended up talking to the owner. I did my shit, and then I went back to the office to sit to start eating my brekkie fest, and they're bringing down the grinding equipment for the because the floors are concrete, so they're treating the floors to polish them. So the whole fucking process that you have to have, and so they bring it down, and they have like this concrete residue, like the dust in that, following them all the way out of the building. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god, you can't make this shit up. So and then no, not even a few seconds later, the Strata president comes down with his fucking dog. He's livid. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" And I can see this all on the camera. I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!" And I'm laughing. I'm like, "I can't believe this. You couldn't time this shit whatsoever." And so I was like, "Okay, I gotta go to the front, and I've got to make everything kind of easy, and whatever he's gonna say, obviously we're gonna have to do." Because he's the one that's running the show technically, so it's like, okay. So yeah, he kind of it's like, did we approve this? I'm like, no, no, none of this is approved. And he's like, do you see what this? Yes, I could clearly see. We've got this lovely trail going from one end of where the elevator is out to the outside. And I'm like, oh my fucking god! I pre-warned you guys this was gonna go wrong if you continue. Here we are, here we are, and yeah, it was shut down. They scuffed up the elevator floors. The equipment that they were using was too fucking heavy, and it literally carved out a pathway on the second floor carpeting going towards to the unit. And I'm like, what the fuck? You can't make this shit up. I wish you could, but it's impressive with the amount of stupidity that's going on. And like, yeah, the guy should have not have brought this equipment. You should have not have put down the. You should have put down plastic, but you decided not to. So you didn't protect anything. So not only is the unit being fined heavily, it may go to the people that are the contractors that have to do this. Holy fucking Christ. Yeah. So I gotta wait to find out exactly what they're gonna do. But yeah, this building has come up with the greatest. No, it doesn't peak the woman pissing in the actual elevator, but almost did. Almost did. Almost did. Ah, God. Life as the building manager is weird. It is. It is. Ah, fuck. The shenanigans that happen. But hey, at least I don't have to do with pedo hunting lollicons. There you go. See, I told you he was going to go with a nice light story to something fucktacular.
No.
And here we are, something fucktacular. I'm not going to cover the entire thing. I'll leave it with harmful opinions and whatever. But yeah, he's been on a good reel. We'll put it that way. He's been on a good fishing thing. He has had 2 videos being taken down.
Dude,
2.
I'm actually surprised. So I've been following along with this, archiving some stuff on this whole deal, just looking at the whole thing, and I've been, curious for myself, just piecing it together. It's like, what in the fuck's happening here? And it's from the start of it, whenever this whole thing went down. I mean, to me, it seems like it really went sideways when a couple people tried bringing back the old hashtag drop Kiwi Farms bullshit.
Yes.
And that's when this whole fucking deal went sideways.
Yes.
For the people involved in this whole deal. Because looking at that, it's like, yeah, that's not really the worst thing you can do. And then later on, antagonizing the farms, trying to. And so, for the love of God, I don't.
It's the worst thing to do.
For the love of God, I don't understand why people do this. Look at the fucking. You may not like the Kiwi Farms. You may not agree with the Kiwi Farms. You may hate people on the Kiwi Farms. But my God, don't treat the entirety of Kiwi Farms as everyone. Don't.
Yes, I agree.
Don't.
Just leave Kiwi Farms alone. I need a blanket to yell at my camera. Maybe I'll throw some mascara so I could run. Jesus Christ. Leave Kiwi Farms alone. The guy that was telling everybody to leave Brittany alone.
All right, sorry. Let me finish. I got.
Sorry.
I had somebody bring me something. So
Yeah, it's okay.
But no, going for it. If you don't like Kiwi Farms, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to go to a new account. Here's the thing: new accounts, unless the account has been on the forums for at least 10 months to a year.
Correct.
you treat everything that account says as skeptic, even if they have receipts of proof. You
Mhm.
do not take their fucking word at it because some provides everything called gay ops.
Yeah, that is a
And
thing that more often than not.
for whatever reason, whenever you see an account pop up on the forums and it's brand new, like 3 days old,
Mhm.
and they start going, we need to ban all these people. We need to do mass flagging campaigns. We need to go through and we need to get rid of it, exterminate all these people because they'll Gen and whatever. When you see that, do not take that and run with it going, see, here's the reason why we need to take Kiwi forms down. That is the stupidest fucking move anyone can fucking do. Do not do that because it is so easy to look for that and go, okay, new account, posted this. Right when they posted this, we have account over here posting this.
Mhm.
1 + 1 = 2. Gay ops.
Yeah, it's one of those
Don't
things.
don't fuck don't fucking do that. Just don't. It's because I'll tell you right now, the Kiwi forums are gonna laugh at people. Are they
Mm.
gonna dox people? Yeah, they put doxes out there. Are they gonna slander people? Yeah, they gotta slander people. It's folks.
Kind of part and parcel.
It's no different from Twitter or
Yeah.
Reddit or YouTube or Twitch. It's no different from any of those.
Mhm.
The same things that have happened on Kiwi forums have happened on all these other fucking platforms. You may not like that take, but it's true.
It's an awesome take, but
But
yes.
but do not go at the forums because I'll tell you right now, they got to push your shit in and they got to call
Mhm.
you out. And as this was going on, I was in a fucking Discord where this is all being archived and stuff, and looking at this is like, look, I'm looking at this going on, and it's like, here's what I think is going to happen. Because this is like going on at the moment, at the time. I'm sitting there looking at this, is like, look, this account posted something, and this account is now saying, hey, this account's posted something, they're trying to mass flag us. I guarantee it within 10 to 30 minutes, somebody's going to come up and they got to push the shit in. And frankly, kudos on them. 3
Mhm.
minutes. Don't touch the fucking milk. Stop being a faggot retard.
Stop touching the poo.
Yeah.
Just leave the poop alone.
If anything, the farmers don't like it when you fuck with the cows. They can't control it outside the farms. They
Mhm.
they absolutely cannot control it outside the farms. But if you're on their farms and if you're
Yeah,
on
just
their
leave the
fucking
shit alone.
posts and you try to fuck with somebody
Oh
on
yeah.
another fucking platform,
Mhm.
you're gonna get your shit pushed in.
Yeah, more way than
Don't
one. I
fucking do
mean,
it.
Jesus Christ. Uh,
Anyways, sorry, change on the whole deal, but that's one of the things I've seen this whole deal. But you
no,
go ahead and go
that
into what
is.
you want to
But
agree to.
I did kind of again. This isn't my neck of the woods for the most part because again, I'm just an outside bystander that kind of looks at stuff and kind of go, that looks like a problem. But a lot of this stuff has circled around a particular. I'm just going to say streamer. I'm not going to care whether they're VTube or whatever, a PNG. I don't care. A certain streamer, and their ability of
Pin, what
pretty
the
much
fuck you doing in
bringing
chat?
in questionable lolicons, and unfortunately saying that you end up having Pineda Chan going, "Good evening, gents." Yes, hi, Pan. Um, so it's Bitty Cat kind of thing that's kind of the main focus of this conversation for some reason, and honestly, I again,
From
I'm
what I
gonna
can,
have to put it out
yeah,
there. Just give me a moment. Again, I'm gonna have to put it out there for those who are pro or anti lolicon. I really don't fucking care about the conversation until you guys come up with proper terms. Just leave this shit well enough alone. Is it creepy as fuck? Yes. Is it illegal material? No. Do we have to have a complete debate off of what is what? No, not really. We just give me the terms and we can go from there until you decide what the terms are. Fuck it, I don't care. But there's a problem that
here.
comes with this, which is the weird pedos.
Yeah.
So
And
deal with
that's
those people first.
yeah. And from what I can glean on the whole fucking situation is, and for legal reasons, because there's already been threats of defamation and
Oh yeah,
lawsuits and stuff like that being levied back and forth from all fucking parties involved. So, just from what I've heard, and this is an opinion and just
Mhm.
not facts, just take it for granted.
No.
But from what I'm
What we're here
getting,
for.
Betty is, doing weird, sus, lolly voiceovers
There
to
is a lot of
questionable
weird sussy
material
things. Yes.
to a group of people who actually identify as maps, and it's like that's not okay.
Though I did, if I did have one thing I thought was quite interesting that Harmful actually stated in his Twitter's dumb as predator hunter. His statement in there and amongst everything is pretty simple. Is that he would report the questionable things that happened and not make it a fucking spotlight. He didn't make it a entire grift thing. Of look at this person, do the song again.
See, and that's the thing too, because I've defended harmful to the detriment of myself a little bit to some other people.
Yeah.
Do I like harmful? No, I don't. Do I think he
No.
could do a lot of things better? Yes. One of my critiques of harmful. Formulate your words a lot fucking better. I know you do a good
It'd be
job of
nice,
word
but Harmful
smurfing,
is
but
But
that's one of my
Timmy for
critiques.
I know, but Timmy for me, he's kind of all over the place on the map. We don't know if he's autistic or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but he's been always all over the map since Gamergate. So it's one of those things you take him for what he is, and
Yeah,
that's his game. That's his game. I
but
don't like him per se, but he is an
but
interesting
this
listen.
yeah, but this whole thing is like I've listened to all three, well, technically four of the videos, because
Hmm.
the one video that kind of introduced this whole thing was that weird PNG purple,
Yes,
or not purple, that fuck, I don't know how to fucking describe it, but um,
it's weird.
pedo games, something.
Yeah, it was.
It caused a lot of fucking people to fucking head turn. It's like what? It's like,
Yeah, their
but
brains exploded. Some melted. It's like, oh my god,
it's
it
like
was almost
what?
like looking inside the what was the Indiana Jones 2 thing, the Ark of a Covenant or whatever it was called.
Yeah, it's like open up the orc and just bust in the fucking
Yeah,
flames.
pretty much.
Ah! But
People are melting. Don't look into it. Close
that's
your eyes.
how and that's how this whole thing started. And all his videos covering this,
Yes.
he's really not levied any kind of accusation. Has he
Nope.
implied heavily towards it? Yes, he has
Yes.
implied heavily towards accusations. He's formed them in the states of opinions on how he's coming at it.
Yes.
Like I said, wordsmithing, but he does do a poor job because it comes off as levying accusations to other people.
No,
But
I
going
gather that.
through, he's not laid any solid foundations. It's
No.
he has seen these things, he has highlighted these
Mhm.
things, and he's gave his opinion about these things.
Correct.
Things that he said that is questionable, whether it be in the realms of CSAM or anything like that.
Mhm.
He's purported off to tip lines that he knows of,
Yes. Yes.
and
And
he's not brought a big spotlight to that. Now,
no,
with
anything
that,
that's known, anything that's already known on the internet, he's brought out.
yeah.
For example, look
Now,
at Jimmy Jim over there, our lovely Jim Jam, our lovely Mr. Medicare. Unfortunately, for a good, bathtub Ross, his actics was known on the interwebs. Unfortunately, this was a live stream when he came across it, and it was there. I
yeah,
mean, yes, he decided to jump in and kind of go, please explain, and jump down the guy's throat and then possibly report. I that we've
Now,
got this entire thing.
yeah. Now, what ended up happening with HO, it's not exactly that, but
Yeah,
anything
but
he's talked about has been public knowledge. Now, with the
correct.
video he put out today, that in a blazing record, I think it was like 2 hours, an hour to 2
Yes,
hours.
yes.
It got,
They
and
got heated in 45
I'm
minutes.
going
Like,
to,
wow.
I'm going to say he got flagged down because the simple
Uh-huh.
fact, the only thing in that video that he didn't really talk about. Yeah, he threw up maps, better stuff like that, but it's just
Uh-huh.
regular talking points. The only thing that could possibly I could see YouTube might have an issue with is exposing DMs between himself and someone else without the permission. But hey, let's just go ahead and address that elephant in the room. That's been done thousands and thousands
Multiple
and
different
thousands of
times.
times on
So
YouTube. So that's not anything strange to go, oh my God, he broke he broke terms of service, but everyone's done it. But it's like
yeah,
that video is really tame. And with that
yes,
video, he does expose a lot of the inside things because it looks like he got caught. To me,
yep.
my viewpoint, my opinion on this, he got caught up in an attempt of a gay op from two different lolicon groups that
Oh, but
did
Bowser?
not like each other or like people in their communities,
Mhm.
and they used him as a vehicle to try to drive a message to try to get these people out or to embarrass them or just to scare them away or whatever. Whether or
I think
not
it's
they
one of us
were or
trying
weren't,
to destroy him, try to get rid of him
yeah,
because
try and
he's
get rid of them.
useless.
Whether if it was legitimate or not, I said right now as it goes, like the only things real sus is
Mhm.
Ruru and Biddy and that hold up from what I've seen.
No, but
And
again,
the other
a
ones,
lot
the
of
other
it's not.
ones, the other ones is like there's really not enough connective tissue to go. Yeah, for anyone else, it's enough to go. Yeah, wood chipper. But it's like I'm looking at it as like this. It's hearsay.
Mhm.
It's hearsay, and I'm not gonna jump on hearsay. But at
Correct.
the same time, it looks like that this whole thing got blown out. Not blown out of proportion, but a massive panic happened because of
Mm.
Paul's videos. People from within those sides that looked like they didn't know what was happening through a connection fit raised a stink about it, brought
Mhm.
attention to it, brought way more attention to it, and then everyone in the open just started throwing each other underneath the bus.
Yeah, it has
That's
been
how it looks like to
fascinating.
me. That's how it looks like to me. And Harmful Opinions video today pretty much solidifies that aspect. And
Mhm.
it's not Harmful's video or videos that caused it. It seems like it was this one person along with a couple other ones going to other people behind the scenes from what we found out from leaked DMs from between this person and Biddy and a
Yeah.
couple other people. They were kind of gay opping. And that's kind of why I took it from Harmful's video today.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it comes back down to he's got himself an interesting talking point. That talking point keeps coming up. Unfortunately, unwillingly to him, it shows up into his DMs. It shows up in his discourse and a few other different places, which is irritating. So yeah, he's going to talk about it and about these people who say that,
Yeah.
hey, we want these particular people out of our community, and yet these people are intrinsic to your community, which is kind of weird. You want them to go
It's
away, but
basically
you need them.
it's like basically police your fucking communities, and that's what it
Yeah.
comes down to. And I can 100% agree with him on that
No,
one.
and
His tactic
what
can
has
is
been my basic rant and tangent for a while now.
remove that.
Yeah, pretty much. Please, you want to get rid of a lot of this weird shit, this questionable narratives. Get rid of the people that are causing the narratives.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
So
you're
and
gonna have to gatekeep on certain
yeah,
things.
and I know I've been involved in conversations a couple years ago around this whole stuff, and my viewpoint on it has not changed at all. It's like I still consider myself more of an anti than anything else. And it's like,
Oh,
but I'm sitting there. It's like I understand it. I'm not gonna go against it because it's technically not illegal. So I'm not gonna sit here and pound the fucking drum going. It needs to be scoured from the fucking end. I'm not gonna do that shit.
correct.
That's gay.
No, I get
But
it.
I'm also not gonna sit there and go and promote it and say whatever it is the fuck they say. It's like, no, that's weird and creepy as fuck. That's how I ended up getting suspended on. Well, I ended up getting suspended on Twitter 2 years ago by Reps That's Destiny's community because
Yep.
I pointed out the same sus behavior. It's like, hey, this is the reason why everyone says that this shit is weird.
Yeah,
14-day ban for whatever reason.
yeah, because you said hateful words for whatever it is. But no, it is true. These groups who say that they're trying to get rid of another group, but need this other group to be there for them to feel bigger so that they can clutch their pearls, they can make the war cry that we're trying to get rid of these people, but please don't go. We need you so that otherwise
like
our
there's
gravy
a
train is not going to exist. Please to
I feel
stay. It feels like it's all a song and dance. So
well.
if you really mean it,
I almost feel like being hit by deja vu almost a little bit.
I know, right? I mean, when it comes down to it, if you really mean it, and these people are sussy as fuck,
Report 'em.
don't put it out there on the interweb.
Report 'em.
Put out whatever is known to everybody about this situation. Great, do that. But if you have something that's sussy as fuck, report it. Don't try to pound drums and shit and kind of go, I'm better because whatever reason. It's stupid. It makes no fucking sense.
It doesn't work. It makes it worse.
Yes, it does. It does.
Legit have evidence. It makes it worse.
It does. So it's been proven, and it just gets these people off, and it makes it makes it worse for anybody else that gets involved. So stop, gatekeep, and move on. Have fun afterwards. If it's known information that's out there that people have seen, point at that, laugh. If it's not known information, dance around it carefully, but first put it out. Put it into the right people's hands first, so they can deal with it, and then after it's been dealt with, then report it.
Yeah.
Until then,
document it. Yeah.
yes. Till then, just leave it as such. Don't touch the shit. Don't touch the poop. But people like to touch poop because they want to get their little their comeuppance, their coffers, or whatever it is. They need those shekels right away. They need the attention. It's social media, people. This is why everything goes fucking weird.
Yeah.
But
as far as that whole situation, like I said, I've just been documenting the whole stuff, archiving stuff, and just been looking at the whole thing, going, still clear. That person still clear. That person, nope, and nope, and nope, and nope, and my nope list is just basically getting bigger.
It's pretty much getting larger and larger.
It's like nope. It's like,
yep. No, if it wasn't for people like within that little commentary group, even though I have issues with the commentary group themselves, certain ones within that group, harmful being part of that group, I would have never been privy to all of this crazy shenanigans out there. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be
a lot of other people.
Yes, I'm not going to say this is well known with the normie market because I can talk to a normie and they'll kind of go, "Who the fuck is that?" And why should I?
I'll put you like this: this whole thing on Kiwi Farms, and like I said, I'm not on Kiwi Farms. I don't have a login. I don't trust the Kiwi Farms. I don't trust enough to make a fucking login. I don't have a login. I do browse the fucking forums, and it's fucking annoying when a forum gets fucking launched you can't look into because you have a fucking login. It sucks. But
it does. But I've seen some.
But this whole thing. Yeah, but this whole thing got started. Middle of February is when this whole thing started. I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
When it got started on the Lolly Show thread in Kiwi Farms, and when it got started, that thread, which got started, I believe August of 2024, at
Correct.
that point only had 130 pages.
Yeah.
So think about it. 130 pages from August 2024.
Mm-hmm.
That is a slow fucking thread.
It
on
is,
Tubi.
and now it's gotten larger, but still, it
It's
is.
194 right now.
I know. I think it is a slow burning thread. They're not going after the golden calf or whatever it is that you guys believe in. Uh, the more you bring light to this shit, the more that this shit gets weird and weird. The more you guys do this. You got to protect this. Got to protect this. You start
Well,
questioning a few things.
well, you start questioning it, but also then again, it's like. So I agree with making content to warn people about stuff, but I also don't agree with doing it too fast.
Yeah,
So
take your time.
you don't you want to, because how I look at it is like it's like activating the bat signal in Gotham City.
Yes.
It really is, and it's like in the cartoon format and stuff like that. Crimes happening, you put the bat signal up, and you bring Batman in because there's trouble and we need Batman help. Here's the problem with this, that the cartoon movie logics don't fucking understand. The bad guys can see that too.
Yeah, they can.
So as soon as you see the bat sitting up in the sky, hey guys, we probably got about 10 minutes to get out of here. Let's hide shit. Let's go.
Pretty much, unless you're the joke, you go, I'm waiting for the bat.
Yeah, well, that's different.
But
that's that's
but that's his criminal insanity right there. But regardless of the fact, I do have one more thing that I'm gonna have fun and showcase for you, which is gonna be awesome. This is, even though it's on Ian Miles Chong's thing, I thought it was the greatest thing because this is an Andrew Tate take. Andrew Tate says that he'd rather sleep with a transsexual 10 than a cis woman who's a 1. No word of a lie. It does come out of his mouth, but listen carefully. All right?
Would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else, but they're not actually thinking about the question. I am so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question.
Okay, so where do you think he's going to go into this direction?
I don't care. It sounds gay.
Okay, we'll continue.
When I say a 1 and a 10, I mean Megan Fox with a dick. That's the tranny. Or Hulk Hogan with a pussy. That's the girl. This is the question I'm asking. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan? So you're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number 1, did it?
Crap, I do it.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay. Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can like scoot it out the way. I'm still Megan Fox. Would you rather have?
So, does that make sense?
Andrew Tate confirmed gay.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there you go. See, I told you it'd get better at the end of it. I mean, at the end of the day.
It just basically confirmed what everyone always thought, so.
I know, but look, his entire thought process is I'd rather still fuck Megan Fox, even though she's got a dick. We could just scoot that out of the way. No, it's there. It's permanently attached, dude.
It's like, who's fucking who?
I know. Jesus Christ. So you'd rather perform sodomy than actually, do the actual classic way, just because the chick has the Hulk Hogan gimmick and the handlebar mustache. I don't know. You just hang on to those bad boys and just start, revving. I don't know, but it's just wow. Yeah, when I got passed up, I'm like, yeah, he's confirmed gay. He confirmed it himself. Oh, well, there you go. Shit happens, and you got these tape bros who live and die for this guy. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, and apparently he's got, I think he's in, is it Florida? that he has trial in Florida for some reason. It doesn't really matter. He's a walking disaster with his brother. I wish the best of luck in the future. It's going to be a glorious trash fire when it's all said and done because, Jesus, it's just one hit after the other. But as usual, we're going to roll this one out. We have done the little bit of overtime, so I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. As
There's just two of us.
usual. I know, it's just the two of us, which is kind of weird.
Just the
I
two
normally
of
don't do
us.
this. It's kind of Jesus Christ. I don't know if I should have had like the lights low and then have little candle lights, a little bit of slow music, that kind of shit.
Hey! I'm not Andrew Tate, so fuck off.
Okay. Okay.
But on my end, you will be transported over to the Anime Boomers podcast.
Nice.
Be nice to Gator, Ava, and Schmeckle.
Alrighty, whatever they're doing, I hope you guys enjoy it over there. But over here, I thank you guys for coming along for yet another fine edition of GNF. I know, right? GNF Televisable. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Sparky showed up, which was great. I didn't have to talk to myself and be by myself, and then eventually have a pen wandering in late before she tells me she's got to get food, and then dead air, and then go. I have to go away because I got to wake up for the next day to go do some D&D thing, whatever it is. But it has been a blast. Like I said, usually I give these guys the last rites, but Sparky already did it, so we get the fuck out of here. If there's nothing else to say, we're done. Peace, bitches.